Putin has made a major commitment to try and rescue the Assad regime in Syria. That's pretty apparent by what he's doing in there. By launching air attacks, by sending tanks, logistical support, it's clear that that's one of the purposes. But it also has much more involved than that. He said that they're concerned about all the Russians that have run off to serve with ISIS, who might come back to Russia and create problems. There is some risk of that. A minimal conservative guess is 2,400, probably much more than that would be involved. They already have, to some degree, some presence in the Caucasus of Russia. So that certainly is a concern on their part. But their immediate concern does not actually appear to be ISIS. And what they are doing is, so far, attacking those groups that are trying to undermine Assad, backed by us, backed by the United States and by others. This presents a range of difficulties, such as what? Well, very likely we've got some of our advisors there, our supplies, our equipment is involved with these so-called moderate groups. And in effect, you're going to wind up with like a proxy war here, using Assad and his regime to try and eliminate or undermine these various moderate groups. This presents as you can see, sort of why Putin would do this. He's been upset, obviously, for a long time about the collapse of the Soviet Union, wants to resurrect their power, their influence, but I think he's forgotten why the Soviet Union collapsed. And a very major part of that was because they overextended. They had to make choices between their military apparatus or domestic, and they couldn't do both. They still have the same dilemma. Life for the average Russian is hard. It was hard in the Soviets, it's hard now. You've got crony capitalism of the worst sort. You've got their main source of income, energy supplies, well, the prices have been going low. Their demographic situation is awful. They've been below replacement level for some time. On the surface, it looks like Russia is powerful. But in fact, they've got some serious internal weaknesses, and they may be biting off way more than they could possibly chew by projecting the power in this way into Syria. It remains to be seen whether that will be true, but I think most who know the situation will say the Assad regime is having major manpower problems. And the only way Russians could make up for that would be to send in their own combat troops. And if they do that, then I think they've got real problems.